Welcome to Search for Mighty Max, the show where me and my brother, we search for, find, and talk about toys. So for today's episode, as you can see, I got my Power Ranger shirt on, so we're going to be talking about some Power Ranger stuff. It's the 1st of July. It's a brand new month of extreme heat, which is always fun. I got my Arctic Air little fan here to try to keep me cool. And I got a drink, some blood orange lemonade, seltzer, Aid. So refreshing. Alright, so today's episode I do have some Power Rangers stuff. I did my homework and I was looking at all these kind of different Power Rangers figures and different things. One of my previous episodes I was talking about the older Power Rangers toys and that green background and just like how much green is on all the packaging, and it just drives me crazy. It's like I don't think I prefer these. So these are the ones I prefer. These are dope. These are the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, the Legacy collection, Power Rangers figures. I have the Yellow Ranger and the Black Ranger now, which is super awesome. I've always liked these two Rangers and started trying to get all of them. So I got these two, and they're the limited edition ones. They have the exclusive weapons, so that's what makes them the limited edition ones. The weapons are included, and then they have like a metallic paint or a metallic tint or color to them. So here's the Yellow Ranger. It's got her little daggers, and they all come with a little power gun or whatever it's called, which is pretty cool. Yellow Ranger was actually the cheapest out of all of the Power Rangers Legacy Collection Ranger figures. So this was like 20 bucks. And then I think the Black Ranger was maybe like 25 or maybe 30. I think it was like 25. Maybe more though, I don't remember. Here's the Black Ranger. Black Ranger's got his axe. Like I said, they all have their cool, super cool weapons. So this is Yellow and Black Ranger. Next pairing, got the Blue and the Pink Ranger. I think for the battle bikes, is that the pairing too? I think I tried to do the battle bike pairing. So Black and Yellow, and then the Blue and Pink both have their battle bikes. Red Ranger is just by himself. So yeah, so here's the Pink and Blue. So Pink, I think I did on an earlier episode with the White Ranger. So Pink Ranger's got her bow and arrow set, which is pretty sweet. I don't actually think that the weapons go together as the power weapon, unfortunately. And the reason I say that is because on the Blue Ranger, the lance, the power lance, doesn't look like it comes apart. So I don't know how I would actually put everything together if it doesn't come apart. Same thing with the bow. The bow doesn't have like locations to put all the power weapons on. Total lost opportunity. Like, come on, guys. Like, you know we wanted to put it together. Like, just let us do it. Let us do the power weapon. Because the power brings the power weapon, yo, or whatever that phrase is. Alright, so that's Pink and Blue. Bam! Check out this combination. Got the White Ranger, which I did on a previous episode, but now I got the Green Ranger. Now this shit, I knew this was going to be expensive. And I found a really good bid where I got a couple different things for about 140 bucks. And Green Ranger was included. He's got 2 exclusive accessories. He's got 2 weapons. So he's got his dagger flute, and then he has the sword, which I don't really remember from the show, but it's still pretty sweet. So yeah, I definitely wanted to get the Green Ranger. I knew that by collecting these, I was going to have to get the Green Ranger eventually. So I just kind of kept watching for it, and when I saw an opportunity, I took it. Actually, that's not true. What happened was somebody posted the Green Ranger with a couple other things, and I wanted to buy it, and then nobody bid on it. I didn't bid on it, and nobody else did. I think I had to pay like an extra 20 bucks because he reposted it again, and then I was bidding with somebody else. And I was like, fuck, dude, I should have just bid on it the first time. Yeah, I knew I wanted it, but I did not jump the gun until the second time. I was like, shit, he reposted it, I gotta get in on this time. So, got the White Ranger. I swear that I saw this like in a Walgreens like mucho years ago, and I should have bought it, and I'm pretty sure it was this one. It might have been a different one, but it definitely looked like this one. And I definitely should have bought it. So that was kind of the first one that I bought for this whole series. And then Green Ranger. Just I want to show it again because it's super cool. Okay, so I wanted to. Let's see. I guess I should do like green and the blue. All right, so I actually went to a Power Rangers signing like 2-3 months ago for David Yost. And I didn't have this figure at the time. I bought it later, and I really, really wish that I had it so I could have him actually sign the action figure. But I didn't, so instead I got something a little bit different. So instead of having a figure for him to sign, I went down there, and I actually gone with my girlfriend's sister. She's also a super big Power Rangers fan, so she went down there with me. We got a ticket. They had to use like an app, and we had to get in line, and then we had to kind of like wait for like 5 hours. And then when we got in there, we were looking at all the items, and they had this available. They had a signed picture with Jason David Frank's signature, and I thought that was pretty freaking dope. And my girlfriend's sister, she bought one of these. There was only a couple left, and she's big baller, is how I joke. She's got a lot of cash on her always, so she was like, I think I'm gonna get this. I'm gonna buy that. I think that's really cool. How many times are we gonna actually see something signed by Jason David Frank? And it was like, all right, that's a pretty good point. So I decided to follow in suit, and David Yost signed the other thing in front of me. So that was really cool. Let's get this front and center while I talk more about this. And get a drink, because it's freaking hot in here, man. Oh my god, it's so refreshing because it's so hot. Oh my god. Alright, so we went down there. I'm actually going to I'm going to clip the videos of I'm going to clip the video of David Yost doing his thing at the comic shop, so you can see you know what he's doing, how he promotes this stuff.
Hey everyone, it's me, David Yost, and I'm here at Legends in Fresno, actually Clovis, and I'm going to be signing all day today. So please, if you haven't decided to come, please come, and I'll be so grateful to meet you. So I'm here, and you guys know what time it is. It's morphin' time!
And then I took a picture with him, so I'll put that up in one of these corners here. With a picture with him. So the pictures with him cost 50 bucks. And that sounded, I don't know, whatever. So I was like, okay, let's do it. How many times am I going to see David Yost in my lifetime, right? And then this picture was $160. So altogether, I spent $210. Which to me, on some of this stuff, like it's very fun stuff, but dude, I had such buyer's remorse for this shit. For like days, weeks, and even now, I'm like, good lord, I bought this thing that I really shouldn't have, and it's so expensive. And it is cool. It's very cool, right? Got this picture of them, of these three guys, Black Ranger, Walter, right? White/Green Ranger, Jason David Frank, and then we got David as the Blue Ranger. So pretty cool picture, but on closer inspection, you can see that they're not actually holding their morphers. Somebody had photoshopped that shit in later. I sent a picture of this to my brothers, and they said Photoshop facepalm, and I'm like, oh my god, I totally agree. Like, neither me nor my girlfriend's sister realized that until we got in the car and we're taking a closer look. and we were like, what the fuck? Like, what is even going on there? That does not look right. So I'm definitely thinking, like, I'd like to sell this at some point. I need to make kind of my money back, I guess. I hope that it's a good investment. I think that it is, but man, it was just really expensive, kind of out of my comfort zone for spending. But it is very cool. So I definitely have mixed emotions about it. So I'm just gonna leave that out because that's pretty tight. Okay, so Blue Ranger. Oh, did I say the prices for these? Pink Ranger was around 25 or something like that. Maybe 30. And then the Blue Ranger, I think, was around like 40. And I mean, it does look really good. Like the metallic blue and everything is just, it looks great. But yeah, a little bit more expensive than the other ones. Oh my gosh, so White Ranger and his saga, the sword, so tight. I just really like that. Alright, so David Yost came into town, and also Austin St. John also came into town. Also, Austin St. John also came into town. Also. Let me do that over. So Austin St. John also came into town. 2 months following David Yost. So I was like, oh dude, we already just saw David Yost. I gotta go see Austin St. John, right? So at this time, I actually had some toys for him to sign. Ba-blam! Check that shit out. So I actually had 2 toys for him to sign. Maybe because I felt so freaking ridiculous from last time when I didn't have anything for David Yost. So I'll clip the videos from him as well. Saying he's doing his thing, doing his promoting for the event to get things signed.
What is up, man? This is Austin St. John, Jason, the original Red Ranger. I'm at Legends Comics, man. Getting ready to sign autographs. I've got photos. I'm going to be doing photos. I've got my comics. I got stuff you can check out. You can come tell me your story. You can do whatever it is you want to do. Or we can hang out and we can talk about, what time is it? It's morphin' time.
So I had the the exclusive limited edition with the exclusive weapons for him to sign, and then I also had this armored Red Ranger that came in that bid with the Green Ranger. Not something I was actually looking for, but came with it. It's an exclusive, only at GameStop, and I thought that was pretty sweet. So I got one signed in red ink, and then I asked him to do the other one in gold. So that's Austin St. John's signature on some toys, which is, in my opinion, way cooler than the pictures, honestly. I feel like that's definitely the way to do it, is if you're going to get something signed, have something cool for that person to sign. Don't just go in and see what they have available, because it's not going to be stuff that you personally are going to like. And that was definitely, like, I'm speaking from experience now, that was definitely the case. I should have had something for David Yost to sign. Preferably, would have been this figure. So now I got to go back and try to find him again. So pretty cool. Meeting both of those guys. Oh, here's the certificate of authenticities. This was offered by the comic shop. This is Legends Comics and Games. So both of these, I have 2, one for both of these. I'll put a picture of the one that David Yost had. Here's how that looks. Pretty cool, nice little thing that comes with it. I did have to pay 10 extra bucks for these, so this was 20 for both of these. And then Austin St. John was actually charged 60 bucks for signatures. So I had to pay 60 bucks for each of these and then 10 for these as well. So all this Power Rangers shit definitely put me over budget, like 3 months. 1 month because of this picture, another month because I bought the Green Ranger lot, and then another time because Austin St. John came into town and then I got these signed. So man, like Power Ranger shit is super expensive. I think I'm gonna, I'm stopping here. This is it. Like I need to probably sell this. Like I said, this wasn't a figure I was looking for, but I wanted to get them signed anyway, so I'll probably end up selling this as well. And then just keeping the original set is what I really want. and try to get those signed. Unfortunately for Jason David Frank, he's not around anymore, which is really, really unfortunate. So for these two figures, I don't know what I'll end up doing. Maybe the original Japanese actor might be an option, or I just find something else to sign and kind of have something different for him. I'm not sure. I'll figure it out later. Oh, and this was funny. This was Austin St. John's card. Came with, well, he just had them, so I just grabbed one. Because it's just so weird, right? You meet these people and they're like normal people, like they're people, right? They're not normal because they're freaking Power Rangers, but they're still people doing normal people stuff. And he was writing some comic. It's called Redemption. So the red was like all like bolded on the front of it. I was like, pretty clever marketing. Red Ranger, red, that's in Redemption. So yeah, he was writing a comic book. He wanted to sign it and sell it. I think that he sold a few, but I mean, obviously the work that we're, like me and the rest of the world is going to be more familiar with is going to be the fact that he was the Red Ranger on Power Rangers, like duh. But yeah, definitely very interesting. Austin St. John's writing the comic. David Yost just released that new Power Rangers movie, short movie, multiple episode. I don't know what you want to call it. It's not as like a full-length movie. It was a little bit shorter. And I did watch it, but it was the special he did, Once a Ranger, Always a Ranger, Once and Always, or whatever it was called. So he was trying to promote that, and he was a super nice dude. David was like, "Hi, my name's David. What's your name?" And I'm like, "I'm Gary. Like, nice to meet you." And he's like, "That's cool. That's cool. What can I do for you?" And I was like, "I want to purchase this super expensive picture and have you sign it because I didn't bring anything else, and that sucks." But yeah, he was super nice. And then Austin St. John was just very interesting dude. He showed up in like a sweatshirt and some sandals and just, he was super chill to the point where like, dude, maybe you're a little bit too chill, but he was still cool. Like, they're Power Rangers, they're cool, you know? So I'll clip in the videos of what they had after the event as well. They had posted a video after the event of all the different people getting different things signed. So I'll post these up in this video too, because that would be cool to see.
Morphin' time!
But yeah, what else can I say? Did I show these up close? I don't remember. I'll just do it again because they're cool. So there's a signature. Here's all the figures I got. Got them all. Gotta catch them all, Power Rangers! And then here's this one again. He's got the armor on. Got that gold signature. Collect other Legacy Rangers. So I don't know, there's some other Rangers. They made some other figures for the Legacy line. I'm really only interested in the original, the OG Rangers. So pretty sweet, pretty sweet. So that is, oh, I have some more stuff over here, I forgot. So where do you go from here, right? So in that lot, I ended up getting some loose figures. I got the White Ranger and the Red Ranger. So I don't even have to take out the ones out of the box that I do have. Dude, your wrist is all kinds of crazy. White Ranger power. Go, go, White Ranger power. Super original lyrics. White and Red Ranger. So where do you go from here? So they came out with a storyline in the comic books called Shattered Grid. This is the origin of Lord Draken. So Lord Draken's there. He's like an evil alternate universe version of Tommy Oliver. So this crazy ass comic book goes between like all these kind of different realities of stuff. There's like an evil Pink Ranger, or maybe she's not, we don't know. But I bought this, I haven't read it yet. Definitely has a lot of hype associated with it, so I'll be reading that, checking that out. The Shattered Grid storyline. So this was a $30 trade that I got for a discount because I went to a comic shop nearby, and they had a discount on trades. I was asking about Power Ranger stuff because I had recently just got these things signed by the Red Ranger, so I was just kind of curious and looking around the comic shop, seeing what they got. Power Rangers comic books have been coming out for a minute. I think there's like 2 or 3 different series. This one is Mighty Morphin Power Rangers number 25 through 30. So this just collects that specific storyline about the Shattered Grid, but it picks up with all the original Rangers and what was going on. There's some crazy story about the 3 Rangers that left, right, because of whatever the hell was going on, some kind of contract stuff. So Austin St. John and who are the other ones? Trini? What's her name? I don't remember. So there's something about those 3 original Rangers, the red, yellow, and who else left? Black Ranger. So for those 3 original Rangers that had left in the original TV show due to contracts or whatever the hell was going on, they wrote a story about it in the comics, and it's not in this Shattered Grid storyline, but it's in a different one, about the real reason why they left. The real reason, right? The comic book story reason. So there's some other war that needed to be fought or something, and they joined some other team, and that was why they ended up leaving. So yeah, it seems like some potential for some more stories, or maybe some closure on some stories, or some kind of fandom stuff in the comic books. So I wanted to get started somewhere, so I thought checking out the Shattered Grid would be a good way to do that. So cool. But there's some Power Rangers comics out there. There's like 26 seasons or something of Power Rangers now, and I'm like, I just want to watch 1 through 4. Don't want to do like any more than that. So 1 through 3 was like the original Rangers, and then season 4 is the Zeo Rangers, which apparently was a pretty good season. So I'll have to check that out at some point. I also found the original Japanese versions of the episodes online. I watched the first episode. It is so good. Like, the storyline's amazing. It's like, holy shit, man. Like, this is already awesome as like an American thing. But yeah, trying to watch the American version now is like a little bit cheesy. The Rangers fighting now, I'm like, when they switch over, I'm like, that's clearly Japan. Are you fucking kidding me? Like, the concept of the show was just like fucking like an amazing idea. Let's take this footage and combine it with this other footage of American actors. Like, how the fuck does that work? But they pulled it off, and now I'm here in my late 30s collecting Power Rangers figures. So they must have done something right. So with that, I think that's it that I have to say about Power Rangers for now. Web's out, and peace out. packing these up and I forgot to say how much the Red Ranger ones were. So I think the Red Ranger just by itself was 50, and I saw this exclusive one going for like 60, maybe 75. Yeah, so most of them, let's see if I remember. I think Black Ranger was around 30. Yellow was 20. Pink was like around 25. Blue Ranger was like 35, 40. White Ranger was 20, 25. Green Ranger was like 100. I was like, fuck, man, like how am I supposed to get that? But like I said, I got a pretty good deal of stuff. And then Red Ranger was like 50, and then like I said, 60 or 75. So altogether, mucho money. Very expensive. Totally broke my budget. Fuck Power Rangers, even though I love them.